I thought our argument was strong, reminding us of why we left.
Yeah.
And the importance of not being a monarchy and why we should all be concerned about foreign interference. I don't think there's much worse that a United States president can do than ask a foreign government to help you put your own interests politically above the people that you serve. Yeah. Hands down, I think the Democrats have an incredibly strong argument to make on impeachment, but I've also been amazed at how poorly the impeachment process so far has been handled. I think it has been too partisan, starting from the parody of the phone call by Adam Schiff to just yesterday, when Republicans don't have a defense for this call. They have zero defense, but now Democrats continue to give them fodder. They continue to give them ammunition. Yesterday, we're talking about the constitutional scholars. There were 3 representing Democrats, 1 for a Republican. The Republican Turley, who we've talked about, didn't even vote for Trump. He said that the call wasn't a perfect call. At least make it look like you're trying and put 2 for the Republicans and 2 for the Democrats. I don't understand that.
Oh, I actually thought it was the most politically brilliant thing to choose someone who didn't even vote for Trump. Meaning, I just thought it was such a politically astute move on their part.
But on the other side,
I think what's interesting to your point, Barry, is that I think you're right. I think there's just no question that the facts aren't in question. I think we can all agree that this president acted unconstitutionally. You know, this was bribery, very simple. Abuse of power, very simple. The facts aren't an issue. I think that the House is going to impeach him. I don't think that the Senate is going to convict him. The hypocrisy of all of this is there are, at this point, 27 current senators who voted on Clinton's impeachment, either as members of the House or the Senate. How on earth can you vote to impeach and convict President Clinton for lying about a consensual sexual affair and not impeach and convict this president for colluding with a foreign power to infect our very democracy? How can you do that?
Well, that's why,
not a partisan issue.
That is
it's
why
not a Republican or Democratic issue.
That is
it's an
why
American
it's
issue.
important that this plays out exactly the way that it does, because those folks are going to come up for election. And if you're not, you don't have the cojones to vote in favor of keeping the country together, you probably are not going to have your job, because you know what? Even the base, they talk about the base all the time. The base is not blind. And I believe that there's more going on in the base than people know, because I always go back to Roy Moore.
You love
everybody. Well, I'm going to vote for Roy because I know that, you know, I believe he's always done the right thing. And everybody was sitting and going, oh, no, what? And then those women, and it was the women, turned around and said, you know what? No. And he lost by so much that you can't even talk about it. It's so embarrassing.
Yeah, but it's true.
You know? So I believe that people are seeing what the choice is. And if your side is making the choice to go with the what do you call him?
Un-American?
Cult-like?
Unconstitutional?
That's all. All those kids are good.
One of the problems is people are exhausted. My grandmother turned in every single night for 2 years to Rachel Maddow, where she got her Kremlinology lessons in Russiagate. You know what that amounted to? Nothing.
Exactly.
So people are exhausted, and I think part of the problem is we haven't appreciated what it is to live in a 24/7 social media nonstop news cycle that's just made people not really care. Like, this should be a scandal what's happening right now.
It is a scandal, but if your representatives are acting like it's normal, then you kind of feel like it is normal. But you see, they're believing that we are dumb. That we don't care, that we don't care, we're not. But you know what? People are not playing with you.